you guys. It's me, Aunt Shelley. Welcome to Book 3, Froggy Goes to Camp by Jonathan London. This was Tristan's favorite book when he was younger, and we would read it every night at bedtime, probably from like first grade to third or fourth. Like, he really, really liked this one. We had a lot of fun reading it together, so I hope you guys like it too. So, Brooklynn, Larry, Carson, I hope you like it, and everyone else who's joining us. Froggy Goes to Camp. It was summer. Froggy woke up and jumped out of bed. Boing, boing, boing. He was so excited that he bumped his head on the ceiling. Bunk, and fell down. Froggy, called his father. What? It's time to get up. Today's the day we go to Camp Run-Amok. Froggy hopped out of bed and got dressed. Zip, zap, zop, zut. And flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. Have you got everything? Asked Mother. Of course, said Froggy. Let's go, said Dad. He's ready to get out the door and on the road, huh? And off they went on their journey to camp. Oh no, cried Froggy an hour later. I forgot my sleeping bag. Oh, Froggy, his father groaned, and they turned the car around. 2 hours later, oh no, cried Froggy, I forgot my bathing suit. Oh, Froggy, groaned his father, and they turned the car around again. By the time they got to Camp Run-Amok, it was sunset. I don't know anybody here, cried Froggy. I want to go home. Come meet your bunkmates, dear, said his mom. So he's ready to go home, but Mom's like, no, come meet everybody. Love friends. Welcome to Camp Run-Amok, said Jordan, his counselor, and led them to Froggy's cabin. It was named Wildcats, but his bunkmates were 2 toad twins and an otter named Yasha. Yasha was nice. He let Froggy have the top bunk. So here we have the 2 toad twins and Yasha, who is an otter, and Froggy. But the camp bunk is called Wildcats. It's backwards, but you can trust me. It says Wildcats. Look, said Mom, there's your principal, Mr. Mugwort. He's the camp director. Great, said Froggy. Not. By the time his parents waved goodbye, the moon was rising over Lake Winnemucca. Just knocked my hat. At sunrise, a bugle blasted. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Last one up, said Yasha. Gets tickled with a feather duster. Froggy was the last one up. So he's laughing. He's getting tickled, huh? Welcome, campers, announced Mr. Mugwort. Now listen up. Today's your swim test. Tomorrow, swimmers will race to the raft on the lake at the crack of dawn. But now it's time for breakfast. Froggy had KP duty, kitchen patrol, washing dishes, preparing veggies and flies. Ooh, I think I'd rather have fries. And serving. When he served Mr. Mugwort, 2 fried eggs slid off, right onto Mr. Mugwort's head. Splat. Oops, said Froggy. Poor Mr. Mugwort. Froggy passed the swim test, of course. Later, he had archery. He pulled the bow, aimed, let go, twing, and hit Mr. Mugwort's bottom. Oops, said Froggy. There he is. Look at that. He accidentally hit Mr. Mugwort in the bottom with an arrow. That's so silly. On Tuesday, the bugle blasted. And Froggy flopped down to the lake. Flop, flop, flop. Ready to race. Froggy, called Mr. Mugwort. What? You forgot your bathing suit. Froggy looked down. Oops! He was wearing his boxers. Everybody laughed. Poor Froggy. On Wednesday, they went on a big hike around Lake Winnemucca. It got so hot that Froggy said, "Let's jump in the lake with all our clothes on." Jordan, the counselor, did a swan dive. Yasha did a jackknife. And Froggy did a cannonball. Splash! And got Mr. Mugwort's all wet. It's not going too well with Froggy and his principal slash camp director, Mr. Mugwort, is it, you guys? On Thursday in the dining hall, the Toad twins yelled, "Food fight! Food fight!" Froggy threw a banana, but Yasha ducked and it smeared across Mr. Mugwort's shirt. Smush. Mr. Mugwort was not a happy camper. I'm thinking the food fight was probably a bad idea. On Wednesday, Mr. Mugwort asked, "Who knows how to paddle a kayak?" He was also the kayak instructor. I do, cried Froggy. Are you sure? Yep, Froggy said, and put on a life jacket and sat right in front. Mr. Mugwort pushed off and climbed in. I almost forgot to show you the picture. We're getting on that kayak. Do you think Froggy's going to be good at kayaking? I'm thinking probably not. What do you guys think? I'm thinking not. Let's see. Uh-oh! Froggy held the kayak paddle like a canoe paddle and dug in. Yikes! And over they went. Splash! Oops! Sputtered Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. So, poor Froggy. He's normally green, and look how red he is. Mr. Mugwort's like, uh-oh. Mr. Mugwort glared at him, then laughed and hollered, "Water fight! Water fight!" They handed out squirt guns, and they had the wildest water fight in Camp Run-Amok history. Splish, splash, sploosh. That looks like fun, huh, you guys? Like water fights that we have in the backyard sometimes. And the last night they stargazed, told scary stories around a bonfire, and sang camp songs like, "Dear Mama Duck, dear Papa Duck, it's so fun here at Camp Run-Amok." When Froggy's family came in the morning, Mom said, "How was camp, Froggy?" "Great! I hit Mr. Mugwort with an arrow, smushed him with a banana, and capsized our kayak." That's nice, dear. His parents are like, "Whoa, oh, you did all that." And Froggy sang, "Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. All the way home." The end. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed Froggy Goes to Camp as much as Tristan and I always have. And I will see you next time. Okay? Bye. Love you guys.